Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells. Well, you know what? Before we do a run, let me go swap out my head. I would like to get a new outfit, please. Whenever I come in here, though, and I look at the outfit, I am thinking to myself, no, I don't reveal my name to any random walking corpse I meet. Sorry. Yo, she's cute. We will get a new outfit. I would like something that enables me to have an alternate head. Dude, why not go for Dracula? I might, like, swap. Oh, dude. You know what? Freaking Dracula. Let's do it. I was gonna think about the green Dracula outfit, but I don't think that would match my big purple flaming head. We did a tactics run on the last run. You know what? I look at this and I say to myself, there's a sweet brutality run in the third tubes. We would have to get rid of the shark at some point, but glaive plus 2 traps is about as good as we're gonna get, I think. There's not really a survival build, except maybe the second one, but I like the glaive. I like the glaive, and I think that our traps will make up the difference in damage for a while. I might also want to go to the, oh my god, first floor curse chest. We are lucky. I might want to go to the, we'll take this instead of the shark, of course. Might want to go to the land of the sewers. That's not how I meant that to go. If we go to the land of the sewers, the glaive is pretty effective down there at killing all them there enemies. Hold on, I gotta be very, like, careful about this. We haven't found any elites yet, and we know that there will be elites, so we gotta be a little bit careful. Mapping's gonna take a while. Yep, that's one of the elites that we gotta be careful about. You don't normally get a, first floor curse chest. It's like a, what, 5% chance of one out of every 20 runs? It's a bonus scroll, so we're gonna have 3 scrolls leaving this floor instead of the normal 2. But we gotta find a way of surviving this, and I really don't wanna fight that elite. You know what? That doesn't kill you? You're gonna kill my trap. I'm gonna let you, I know that the malaise is stacking up, you know? I understand, and I accept. Because we got to... Good. Oh, it did crit to the beast, which was the rat. We've got to believe. You know what? If I get up there and I just throw the glaive, it'll get a kill. There you go. That'll get him. Okay. Now we have to kind of, you know what? Get rid of the, do we want to keep the rate? No, get rid of the throwing knife, keep the crowbar. I need something that I can use at close range. We gotta make up some time because we took a lot of time just purging that curse. It's worth it. But that malaise is, it's going up and it only goes one direction. Well, that's a complete lie. It does go down, but only when you, it's so good. Only when you go fast enough. All right. Weapons, brutality. Well, we're not gonna be taking a throwing knife, and we're probably not gonna be taking anything. Our weapon loadout is perfectly fine for the time being. Let's get the exploration trigger, get the map, get the heck out of here. I think I might want to go down to the sewers. Thinking about bosses, traps work very well against the boss of the sewers due to the fact that we can kill the tentacles. So I kind of like that. But let's go fight that elite. Pixely welcome, how's it going? AKA ELQ3, I remember. Although admit to still having forgotten what your original ELQ name was supposed to be. Elqued. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know, another cursed chest? Can you have 2 cursed chests on one floor? Probably not. Ooh, Fire Blast is actually like pretty good. Good fire synergy, not actually that much damage, but generally if you just burn something and run away, they'll die. Let's, you know, let's put it in the backpack. We don't really care about a cudgel, but maybe we'll want to grab this for a fire synergy. You remember Pog? I'm pretty good at remembering people's names, I want to say. Okay. Kind of a lot of food. Gotcha. Crits! Crits! Get out of here. Crits! Well, I'm not gonna say really good. Okay. We're gonna recycle this food and then get the heck out of here. There's like 3 enemies remaining. We do not need the food because food dropped. Lucky to get more than 1 food item in a floor, but you know, it's usually quite a bit risky when you're talking about PC5 and the Malays. I might actually just sell this food because it is worth 600 bucks. Yeah, I mean, here's my thinking. Is 9% really worth that much? We're gonna be triggering disengagement off of it at some point. So let's just, let's sell it, get 600 bucks. That might be worth the ability to buy an item on the next floor that's a little bit expensive due to re-rolling. That's what I'm thinking. I guess you're a beast. Guess you're a beast. That means that my crowbar does more damage against you. I'm usually not a big fan in games like this of having to memorize what classes enemies are. You know, I don't really care so much about, actually, you know what, let's go up to the Arboretum. I don't really care about when I'm playing Monolith. What did oh, it was the crit animation. About having, oh, it does more damage against constructs, or living things, or mechanical things, like whatever. You know, I disable all of those weapon keywords because I just don't care. Give me big gun. So the crowbar doing crits on beasts. I'm sure I can figure out what a beast is. You know, it's not hard, probably. You know, I'd probably have like 95% accuracy because, you know, there's probably something in the game that classifies as a beast that I don't expect. But I'm not going to remember that in the moment of combat, you know? It's just a trap. I'm not gonna think, oh, this is a beast, so when I approach it, I'm gonna be able to crit him and kill him in 1 hit. And as a result, I'm not gonna have to worry. I guess you're a beast. Are you a beast? Maybe you're not a beast? Maybe I just broke a door recently. Yeah, I like, you gotta be able to plan your engagements with enemies, with how many hits they're gonna be able to take before they die. Not knowing if something is a beast or not will probably interfere with that to a small extent. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? We need to get a new weapon. I do not think the crowbar is very good. I like seeing the food. I see you, like I will get you. Ramp, ramp. You know, put that there just to protect me for a second. So rapier. Ooh, we gotta be careful because if this is a mimic, we will get whatever we look at. Critical hit immediately after a roll or parry. Give me a reroll. I would love to have an infantry bow, not a mimic. The damage is not that much better than the crowbar, but do you see the fact that it has poison target and then toxic cloud associated with it? That seems amazing. So it activates its own synergy off of one hit. That's pretty good. Oh, dude, the arrow. So the second shot does like double the damage of the first shot, but the arrow that it fires upwards also applies poison. I had no idea. That's pretty cool. Dun, dun, dun. Connie says, all I care about is the crowbar crits, is that it crits against conjunctivius. Oh, really? I guess conjunctivius is a beast? Imagine the lore implications of that. That's actually pretty good. I wonder if it counts for any other bosses, because it's not like you're gonna find a lot of doors on the Black Bridge, you know what I mean? But I substantially like this more than the crowbar right now, because, I mean, again, we're enabling our own synergy basically immediately. So Sinew Slicer spreads oil. Give me the fire grenade. I do like fire synergies. Luxurious lounge. Well, we're not gonna get a, excuse me. We're not gonna get a fire damage synergy on our infantry bow, but that's okay. All right, what we are gonna get though is legendary. Excuse me. It's the legendary relic. This thing, I believe, has 2 shots, which seems pretty good. Let's grab it. Yeah, ammo +1, it fires 2 shots, more damage against the poison target. We'll take that over the glaive. I mean, that's just, it's really good. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about you. It's fantastic. Hey, another glaive. Okay, let's say no. It does damage while it's in the enemy, right? Because in my head, I'm thinking, okay, if we go up to the nest, can't we just like stand right behind the boss? Or like right in front of the boss, yeet 2 of these, and then both of them will hit, come back, crit, do a lot of damage. Seems good. I see it's not a problem, but it's something to keep in mind, is that if you catch it, it doesn't go through you. Hello. I don't know, that damage didn't even seem that good. And that's like optimal use case scenario, you know, it hit the enemy on the way back. I guess what you really want to do is you want to hit it into an enemy, and the nest is a very big boss. Clink, clink. It is very clinky. You know what I really like about it? It's extremely fast. Okay, that was kind of interesting. It is extremely fast, which I do like. Like, you can just toss it out and not even lose a step. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, I wish that they had affixes for the grappling hook. Here, I don't really know what I'm looking for. I guess you always look in case it's a mimic. Okay. Yeah, like, hold on. Dealing crits when spinning in place or on the way back. I actually thought it was only on the way back. So the fact that it crits on spinning in place, I guess just does make it a little bit more potent than maybe I originally gave it credit for. Yeah. We can fire it very quickly too, so maybe it's okay. It also does more damage against a poison target, so really we want to be comboing it. We want to be using the bow and then the relic. Okay. Not a mimic. See, now I gotta check every time. Hey, you. Because finding a mimic is actually, like, extremely valuable. I picked it up. Hey, come here. Disposable account says, how much curse is the cursed skull artifact? Connie says 20. I actually thought it was only 10. One of those didn't drop, did it? No. I don't really take it ever, do I? The more you know. Douses the enemy in oil. Nah, I really like the synergy that we have right now. Self-damage synergy on the bow. Extra damage on the cross, more damage to a poison target. Enemies also burn when they die. We don't have like a burn synergy, but we can probably get one. Yeah, this is fine. Wow, and it even goes through a shield? Dude. That's pretty cool. And he says it was when I last picked it up. I always thought it was 10, but I'm gonna take your advice on it because I haven't picked up a cursed artifact in like actually a year. Like, I have not picked it up since I came back to Dead Cells. Yeah, that was pretty good. I do feel... Oh, that's a door. I do feel like maybe I need something instead of this fire grenade. But we're only getting the fire because enemies are burning when they die anyways. We'll keep damage from projectile reduction. Well, that didn't work. I like that he throws the mushroom boy like a total of 1 foot. Like he's right next to me. I better throw this at him. When do we get the ammo back? When it hits a wall? Yeah. As soon as the projectile disappears, you get the ammo back. What if it goes a long distance? Got it back? Got it back. So it does have to actually like hit a wall or hit its maximum range or something. I keep thinking I can fire it faster than I actually can. Alright, let's Oh, we've already done the whole floor. Let's... Well, I actually haven't. There's a few enemies over there, which I would like to kill. Oh, we already got the food. Never mind. Let's get out of here. How do we get out of here? Go up. Never, you know what? This is not a teleporter. I forgot about that. This is just an exit teleporter. I make that mistake more often than I'd like to admit. There's a teleporter down here, though. I think we're not going to buy anything. Well, the machete pistol is very funny. We're just going to go to the depths. Dun 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 dun. The depths. Yeah, and I think we'll go nest. Because if we nest, I have hopes for these relics just crushing the boss. Flawless damage is really high, but with the self synergy out of the bow is still a little bit better. Da-da. Like it, like it, like it. We don't need Fire Blast, so I don't really know why I'm holding on to it. Yeah, we need to replace both of our skills. No Mercy. We do have Poison, so No Mercy could be okay. We don't really need Acrobata Pack or Armadillo Pack. Point Blank does work very well with the bow, I suppose. I mean, we'd have 2 close-ranged weapons. Maybe Point Blank is actually, funnily enough, what we want. The bow will do more damage and the relic will do more damage. Because these are all melee attacks. I think I'm just gonna take No Mercy for now, and I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think about it for a little bit, because if even though it's not gonna scale that reliably, it is still like 30% bonus damage. It should work. And you know what? That seems very good for the build that we have, because we inflict poison and that thing will crit. So we'll take this instead of the fire. Let's take it instead of the sinew slicer. I do love it when they just jump to their deaths. I'm a big fan of that. There's no invisible enemies. Oh, I missed my jump. You're not gonna hit me. I feel like maybe you were close to hitting me, but you weren't gonna hit me. I refuse to allow it. This is just shoot and poison. There we go. You know what? Toss one of those down there. Get a scroll fragment from an enemy, huh? You love to see it. Curse has been lifted. I don't know how that hit you. I gotta kill you. Whoa, Jesus. I don't know how I didn't get hit by that guy. I guess if you roll through... This is what I need to realize. If you roll through the relic as it's in the air, you won't actually pick it back up. That's why in some of these situations it actually does feel like it's doing a little bit more damage. I keep... So, like, you might be wondering what the hell I'm doing. I like constantly am going next to walls and coming back and looking at the wall and then going back. It's because whenever the cross, I keep calling it relic, whenever the cross hits a wall and comes back, it creates a little flash, and it's the same flash that happens when there's like a secret wall or something. So I keep seeing it, and I think to myself, what the heck, there's a secret wall there. But it's not. It's just my brain thinking there's a secret wall there. Go ahead. Mortality skill. Dude, cluster grenade. Could be good. Let me do this real quick. It did get him. I don't know, rerolls. Oh, Serenade is, oh, yeah. Mimic? Not a mimic. I still think Serenade is freaking fantastic. I think that is something that we can roll. I like the passive damage that it gives us. And should be pretty good against the nest boss. Get out of here. And We can re-roll it, hopefully, to try to find a bit of better damage related to poison. So we can fire the bow. Thank you. We can fire the bow, activate poison, swap to the Serenade, and get extra value from the poison that we've just enabled. I like it. I like it a lot. I didn't see any bonus rooms, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna just sell something. Crit if you took damage or if you're cursed. Pixley says, Serenade just best boy. Serenade is very good. I should probably go back to recycle, but I'm a bit of a lazy boy. Ossuary Morass. I want to fight Nest. I do. I want to fight the Nest boss. That was a very good floor. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, my friend. Lonely's Troll, welcome. How you doing today? How are you today? I think I will go for Oink Oink. Because I have 2 close ranged weapons, so it seems pretty good. Bam, bam, bam. I'm good and ready for bed. It is 6:42 right now. I think it's 82 degrees inside. A little hot. That did a lot of damage. That was a very good early engagement. I like the fact that enemies don't aggro to Serenade. They're like, what the heck is that? I'm getting shot, what? Oh, I almost ate the infected food. Oh yes, crush them. More food. I didn't mean to pick up that relic. Yeah, it's... Hold on. There you go. I did aggro an elite. There's a second one. I mean, they freaking melted. Look at that. I will take a better amulet. More scrolls is worth losing 1 main scroll. Okay, that went over your head. Wait for it. Okay, I missed. I didn't realize they both could teleport. That seems strange. Yeah, I see you. Random weapons. I don't really want to swap out these weapons. They're great. There's a mushroom boy. If you... I'm not gonna do it. But if you, sacrifice Mushroom Boy and you ignore the nest fight, which I know you can do that, by the way. I've done it exactly once. If you do that, do you get the flawless? Because it might actually be worth it to get a legendary weapon over like 8 scroll fragments. Well, it's more like 4. Pixley says, Abe, it's bedtime for us Europeans. What would be people's ideal stream time? Like if you had a choice in the matter, which you don't, but if you did, and if you could make the stream at any part of the day, what would it be? That didn't really do that much damage to you. There's another enemy over there, though, so why don't you take those? I do love just chucking them out to hit enemies. I mean, we are doing a lot of damage, it feels. It feels safe and fast and furious. We do need to find the cursed chest as quickly as possible. Not this one. So it's gonna be after the tick, which means we need to try to avoid enemies if possible. Segus Jr., honestly, 4 p.m. is perfect for me. Pixely says, start an hour to 2 before. Disposable says, I like the night stream. I love it when you go super late FTL. Loneliest Troll is drifting to sleep, so I can keep mentioning your name and interrupt that sweet sleep. If only I knew your real name. Well, hopefully this avoids a lot of enemies. Okay, that was actually, like, extremely great. There should be a lot of enemies alive over there. I mean, there's a lot of enemies alive right here as well. Okay, knock it off. So, we should be able to purge our curse as soon as we find it. There it is. I wish we had mapping. Maybe I should have done a little bit more exploration to find it fully, but this is perfectly acceptable. We are not going to be taking that. Oh, we did have mapping. Let's go. Well, if we have mapping, we're going to jump back. We know that the only enemies going down are easy. So let's move over here, activate Serenade, let a few enemies teleport to us. Should kill you. There's something right here. Yeah. Couldn't see what it was. Beautiful. I hate there's a little bit of invisibility happening, but it's not too bad. Curse lifted. Beautiful. And now we're just kind of clearing everything that we left behind. I was a little scared there for a second, gotta admit. Really didn't want that guy to hit me, even though I was on another platform above his head. Crapshules, great name, says, the current time works for me. Dude, I love that the upwards firing arrow also inflicts poison. I've never known that to happen before. Oh, still more to do over here. See ya. I've not seen any bonus floor runes, unfortunately. See ya! It's a bit scary for a second there. Which is very disappointing. You know, I want the bonuses. I want as many as I can get. I also just want a gun, but you know, we can't. Lightning can't strike twice all the time in Dead Cells. Let's go get the food, or rather recycle it. You know, gastronomy would have been really nice to have right now since we have excess food. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Only Stroll says, what happens at max malice? At maximum malaise? Well, rather, let me rephrase. As malaise increases, the game gets a little harder. Enemies are faster, enemies do more damage, etc., etc. So the malaise meter is just a ever scaling difficulty bar. gotta be very careful about and try to manage. We are done with the floor. Was there anything that I wanted in the shop? I mean, not really. Our weapons are basically perfect as far as I can tell. Let's get the heck out of here. Ducking still catches it. Good to know. Maybe I should have seen... was there a skill shop? Should have looked for a new Serenade. Because a better Serenade means that if we reroll it, we're kind of wasting less money, if that makes sense. We killed 140 enemies. I mean... looking at snake fangs, like... I mean, that's poison. It's always interesting on a weapon like this, because technically speaking, yes, it does more damage than the infantry bow when it crits. Because every time you attack, you also apply 100 DPS for 15 seconds, so you're basically applying an extra 1500 damage. And it probably attacks 2 or 3 times per second, so that's a lot of DPS that you can stack up. But it doesn't do it as quickly as the infantry bow. The infantry bow, what I like about it is that it's currently one-shotting things. I guess we could just chuck a couple of crosses. 2 of these is doing 12,000 DPS, which is better than the infantry bow. Well, it's 12,000 DPS if it spins in place, probably. So Snake Fangs is super interesting. The poison lasts for a long time, but there's no poison cloud. But it's also just like a decent weapon. That poison damage stacks up. I guess we'll keep the bow temporarily. This is the wrong direction. So like, you really can fire those as quickly as you can tap it, so. Something like that. I don't know, this is weird. I mean, I like it because we still have like super poison synergies happening here. It's just a little funky. Serenade. Okay. You. Toxic cloud around the trap. Sure, why not? It's another possible toxic source. Okay. Now one thing about this is that we do lose point blank. We still get it on the relic though. As long as it works for the relic, which I assume it does. I don't know. Let's give it a go. Give it a go. Give it a go. Give it a go. Give it a go now. Wolverine, yeah, you know, get over here. Sorry, I think it's incorrect. It's come over here. I guess we have 2 melee weapons now using Serenade, so it's a little bit easier to manage. It's actually extremely great damage. Okay. Boss has stacks, so we're gonna stack. Holy crap. Yeah, that was very good. Okay, so we're gonna release Serenade. Freaking obliterated the boss. I mean, I'm always trying to get the flawlesses, but this one was like a stomp. And though the relic critting, I guess it was doing 28,000 DPS for a very short period of time while it was stationed right on top of the enemy, which is just very good. Yeah, that seemed to be effective. So what we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got now? Legendary Hieroglyph. Grants overshield when this weapon deals critical damage. The lower your health, the more weapons this attack has in its combo. Okay, well right now it has one attack in the combo. It's overshield when it deals critical damage. What the hell is an overshield? Is it the blue bar on your health? I think I gotta look this one up. Like, I just don't know what it is. No, that is the wrong wiki. It is this one. Why don't they just delete the old one? Then it'll get removed from Google search results very quickly. Yeah, okay, so Overshield is the blue health bar. Grants 4% of the player's maximum health as Overshield for 15 seconds, which is stackable. Ah, dude, okay, I understand how you use the weapon. You get to low health, this keeps you alive by giving you the Overshield. If you hit 10 times, you have 40% bonus health for 15 seconds, and it fires pretty quickly at maximum power ranking, you know? So you could stack 100% bonus health on a big boss that's kind of just chilling. I'm looking at the wiki and it says 1 7-hit combo every 2.58 seconds. So that's about 6 combos in 15 seconds, a little less, but that's 40 hits roughly at 4%. That's 160% bonus health. You're not going to be there perfectly, but that's like ideal scenario. So you can have a huge amount of overshield and bonus health out of this. This is very interesting as a weapon. I think, here's what I think. I think we should keep it over the bow. And then maybe if we take some damage, we'll swap to it and we'll play around with it. But for right now, I like what we have. It does seem extremely interesting though. It's overshield. It also seems to do a lot of damage, so if we can get it doing a lot of damage, that would be freaking fantastic. Like, be down at low health, get your health back. On a boss fight, you know, that'll tank hits for you if you get hit. Scales with your maximum health. It doesn't seem that bad. Where do we want to go? Dude, I'm gonna go to the Fractured Shrines, although the game really wants me to go up to Stilt Village. I like getting these legendary weapons. I think they're actually a lot of fun. Let's keep it going. I love that sword with the snake on it. I mean, that's not a weapon. The final hit of the combo makes the snake lunge out and hit enemies. It writes itself, basically. Whoa! I forgot the weapon we had equipped. Okay. I took like no damage. So Snake Fangs, here's the thing about it. It's not gonna get a kill easily. We're gonna have to hit many times because it's doing less damage than the infantry bow did. But not the case for the relics. It's not a relic, but. Whoa, no! I thought there was a platform there to stand on. There wasn't! You really do need the poison for the relics to do the damage they need to do, though. It's interesting. The build is strange. Oh my god. I like you being there. You're an easy kill if I need it. All right, let's go. Oh my god, the curse chest is. It's not easy to get to, is it? You know, maybe I'm just gonna go back this path, pay attention to what's happening, maybe activate a couple of traps on the way, make the path a little bit safer. I would hate to die here. I apologize if it happens. Who are we fighting? Who cares? Oh, dude, okay, hold up. Now, it's really just like a super poison build, isn't it? What happened to my Serenade? It like disappeared. Because now we have the blowgun. The poison doesn't last nearly as long. I think this is a skip. I think it's good, but I think it's a skip for us right now. Thank you. Serenade is really nice to have in this biome. Hello. If you could kill him, yeah, that would just be like freaking dynamite. Serenade is probably about to disappear. Looks like it. You know what? I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna be very careful. That did not go as planned. Okay. I'm playing very paranoid right now, as one would expect. Just chuck those, and then here you just do this. Should get a kill. Something might teleport. There you go. Okay. A little panicky. That's okay. Let's go look at our legendary. Thank you. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. So we can activate the crit from the Serenade continuously. So, okay. Remind me to get this when we leave. I'm not going to take it now, but I've never rolled double Serenade before. We'll still try to make this work as a poison build, because we can always release the Serenade in our hand. But here's how it works. When you have two Serenades, one of them will be applying the positive mark, and then the one in your hand is applying the negative mark, so you're always critting. You're critting so often. It's a very interesting build that I've never had the opportunity to actually use before. Because Legendary Serenade, I think I've only had it once. So this poison build is gonna get a lot more, maybe less poisony pretty soon. These scythe claws, it's not a scythe claw, but these claws, they don't really... You dick. They don't really, stagger easily, it seems. It's totally fine. Just gotta be careful when we're actually engaging enemies. Sometimes I expect enemies to get staggered, and then they don't. And then I'm like, oh, what happened? Get the combo going there, that's great. Alright. Yeah, I just don't want the double damage right now, so... I don't know what you were. Excuse me. Got him. I just don't want the double damage right now. So we'll grab that later. There's another elite enemy up there. So many elites. Random weapons. I guess in theory, bleeding causes poisoning throwing knives. Plus 80% damage against a poisoned target. Dude, the game is giving me too many poison things. Does bleeding cause poisoning? Is it the same amount of poison damage? Is it still 900 DPS poison for 3 seconds? Because if so, that's very interesting. Snake Fang, I like the fact that Snake Fang's poisons for 15 seconds. That means you don't have to care about constantly reapplying it. Oh. Did you just fall off the level and die? Yep, you did. Reveal secret walls. Man, I love it. In theory, like, that's enough poison damage to kill an enemy. Because it's a lot of poison damage. Just going through a door to reset Serenade so I don't have to do it. Hello. Who we fight? Who we gonna fight? It's Cloud. Kind of want to fight that ash monster was spicy. Kind of want to fight the giant again. Giant into spoiler. I think that would be a fun path to take. Especially if we can keep ramping up the damage that we're doing. That's not gonna work. It did work, I don't know. This is the bottom? I guess we'll go up then. See ya. I'm kind of looking for secrets now. Still hard to find. Cheese wheel. We will grab that on the way out. No reason to buy HP now. Oh, so much to do. So much to see. Didn't know we play in the silent today, says Segas Jr. See that little lit up thing on the wall there? I haven't played non-downfall Spire in so long. I actually have not played Ironclad Silent Defect or the Watcher recently. Maybe that would be a fun thing to do at some point, to see how maybe Downfall, I don't know if they change the vanilla characters, but maybe there's like some extra like rebalancing things happening, you never know. Dude, I gotta admit, it's so hard to find secret walls when everything is glistening when I'm throwing these relics. We got to 60, and there's heals. Well, that's gonna hurt. Maybe I should have attacked. The teleport might have saved me. Gotta check for a mimic, of course. Random skills. A better Serenade would be lovely. They get some new artifacts, says Segas Jr. I'd be interested in seeing if there's rebalancing happening. Nothing. Now, if it is a mimic, I'm not going to try to buy anything because we actually do spend the money. And I don't really care about those. I would just be buying it to sell it, which doesn't really make that much sense. So we'll ignore that. I don't know why I want to come up here and kill these enemies. I like being thorough in games like this. Yeah, on a big level like this, sometimes it takes a while for the relics to come back to you. Clink. It's like they've got to hit the edge of the world over there on the left or something. Okay, there's a little more to do. Yeah, another chest room. Don't forget the item. Don't forget your item. Don't forget the Serenade. It's the entire reason you're here, after all. Life Claw. Don't forget your Serenade. Don't forget you're here forever. We're still healing to full at the end of this. We done? We are done. All right, let's get out. Don't forget the Serenade. I was gonna say Scythe Claw. Don't forget what the weapon actually is called. Actually, Peroglyphs could be kind of interesting. So right now, I think we have... Yeah, you know what? I miscalculated because the first 2 hits of Peroglyphs, yeah, don't actually deal crit. So all the calculation is like -2 on the temporary health you would get from it. Still interesting though. Let's grab the cheese wheel and we're gonna get the heck out of here. Did that tree just like pop into existence? I would like, from here, I think I would like to go to the Sepulcher and fight the giant again. I know we're not fighting Clock Boss, but it might be interesting to fight Mausoleum because no, we wanna really crank on the giant. He should be an easy kill. Yeah, let's go down. We're not going Clock Tower, but we'll go here. So which Serenade do we want in our hand? We want the better Serenade to be flying because it will do more damage. Because it's a higher level one, because we picked it up here. What's our amulet? 2-in-1, extra jump, and 75% and secret walls. That's such a good amulet, Jesus. Okay, then you, we have to drop the double damage. We like the poison bonus, though. There you go. And more damage on a target covered in burning oil. So if we have a way of creating fire, we'll love it. So what's the plan? This. We use one Serenade. The other one lasts forever, and every attack from either of us is going to be a crit as long as we just start smacking him. Hold pet. That is not what I wanted to pet. Give me a second. No touching. All right, I remember that. And then if we want, we can have 2 of them out there smacking enemies around, and we can apply some actual poison damage. This is gonna be fun. Now, point blank, I gotta admit, probably not necessary anymore since we're not really rolling with range anymore. We dropped the bow. But I will say, we could get a shield and then equip Armadillo Pack, which I think is what I want to do. We could also get Wish and then have 2 legendary Serenades, like if we find another one, but that doesn't seem necessary at all, does it? I'm probably not going to spend the money here regardless, but I'm just kind of looking to see what's around. I guess Gastronomy is always handy. Like, what if we drop No Mercy and we take Gastronomy, dodge parry, and then we just get a shield? Because let's be honest, I'm not going to use Peroglyphs. We're using Serenades from now on. So, as cool as it could be, we're never going to get hit ever again, so we're never going to activate it. So we might as well just, you know, drop it off for something else. Its damage is pretty good, but yeah, you know, I am gonna reset mutations. If we can walk into the fight with Gastronomy bonus, I'll be very happy. And if not, hey, we have Gastronomy bonus for food. And I will take Armadillo Pack. Okay. Let's wait for one of the Serenades to exhaust, and we will go to the sanctuary. Because I have a suspicion that the giant might melt. Oh, they're both on cooldown! What a ripoff! Well, I guess we have a little bit of platforming to do to keep us busy. Okay, there we go. Oh, what the heck? Okay, at least you're poisoned. Give me a second. That was a very, like, annoying area because there was no early lamp. I kind of had to just push forward to find something. We found something. It took a minute. Lots of enemies that maybe we can kill when we're cursed by doubling back, so let's let them live. Still haven't found... I know I need to activate the Serenades. We've activated the Serenades. Ladies and gentlemen, I also just really like them being out. I mean, oh, this is so good. Ooh, I can't take everything. We can take some things. I can't take every item in the whole game. But, like, here's my plan. Ready? It's a very easy plan. It's stand here and... Oh, we gotta go. Let Serenade murder things. Okay, 5 enemies. Might not be the best way of handling it, but that's okay. 2 enemies remaining. Dude, I'm going back. There's extremely easy enemies to kill right here. There you go. Now we're done. Well, let's leave these enemies in case we have another cursed chest. Because that's a forced cursed chest, you can't have 2. Yeah, two legendary Serenades would be really fun, but... Oh, I kind of got a little lost for a second there. They both do more damage against poison targets, do they? Yes. They also both increase my movement speed for 5 seconds after killing an enemy, which I don't know how that works. But get the other one out. We still have to hit enemies with poison, but we can swap immediately after we apply poison to go back to the other Serenade. You know, we don't have to be holding on to them all the time. So let me just chuck these over there. I'm worried. That's who I was worried about. I was worried about Fat Boy. Seems extremely great so far. Maybe we don't worry about the poison if we don't have to, you know? Poison might be a little bit too micromanagey for what we need for the floor. Like, if we just swing our sword, our Serenade, we can kill things. That's not a big problem. Of course, the AoE and the bonus damage is nice, but, you know, that only applying to bosses is A-okay. Disposable account says, watch your weapon RNG get obliterated after this run. That's why I like going up to the, not the promenade, the Fractured Shrines. Getting a free legendary is so much fun. I hate that it's technically behind a paywall, if you want to get ultra technical, because it's a DLC. It's not really, but it kind of is. Random skills. A better Serenade is always something we're going to be looking for. I hate that it's double damage. We want to reroll it for poison, but it is better than the Serenade we have. Let's see if we're going to fight a Mimic. Okay, well, I got hit, which is understandable. You know what I like about the Mimics appearing? Is that I'm gonna get a lot more comfortable fighting them and understanding their patterns, because I really don't know how they operate. 3 Serenades, holy cow. Yeah, I wish we could actually hold it. I would love if you could put a Serenade in your main hand and equip 2 legendary passive Serenades, so you have 3 of them. That would be awesome. Look at it go. We got so much money, too, on this run. You jerk. You know what? Let it go. We don't need to be holding on to it. I did kind of get a little lost there. You know, we can buff the damage. They missed. Get him, get him, get him, get him. We can buff the damage of Serenade just by applying the poison if we want. So we can look at the, I love how it looks though. It looks so satisfying. When they're both like cross spinning and killing an enemy. We did get 60 kills, so at least we have that. Dun, 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 dun. Does kill rhythm work if you have a weapon and a legendary of the same weapon? Kill rhythm works when you alternate pressing X and Y. So if you're alternating X and Y, it'll work. Kill rhythm doesn't care what the weapons are. It just cares that you're alternating the button inputs. The exception is Scythe Claw, because it's technically a two-handed weapon in one slot. But as far as I know, that's the exception. Oh, dude, we need to find a shield. I completely forgot about that until just now. F it, 4 Serenades. If you had 4 Serenades, Kill Rhythm might be something appropriate, because you need to stack up your negative modifiers quickly, because you've got multiple Serenades. Don't worry about Bag Boy, we've seen him before. Bag Boy! Two scrolls? I missed out on 2 scrolls, huh? That'd be an amazing build. I mean, I was gonna say technically you could do it, but I don't think you can, because you can't actually hold 4 Serenades. You can give yourself 2, that's easy. I don't think you can give yourself 4, unfortunately. As fun as that would be. Going this way. Oh, getting a completed scroll fragment at this point. You love to see it. That's another instance of I attacked in the wrong direction. I know what causes that, by the way. The game helps the player. One of the ways it does that is by turning you around if it thinks you're trying to hit something next to you. In some situations, it is a negative. You can disable it in the options if you so desire. Mostly it's good, because sometimes like you'll just... Sometimes you'll accidentally jump behind an enemy, or you'll climb a ladder and you'll get pushed to one side of them. So having that help you actually is sometimes extremely helpful, but there are situations where it does become a pain in the ass. I still think that maybe that's what caused me to attack in the wrong direction on the gun run, but it's more likely I just made a mistake. Okay, we need brutality weapons. And we need a shield. We need a shield to replace the peril glyphs. The damage is good, but I mean, this is a Serenade run, not a peril glyphs run. We're not going to be gaining overshield using this because we're going to be hitting with either Serenade or Snake Fangs. This just adds too much complexity. At least these I can just toss out, and then they just do damage quite a lot. So we're going to get a shield. We're gonna say goodbye, peril glyphs. Peril glyph. Really, I would only take a better Snake Fangs at this point, because I really like the fact that they apply so much poison. Was that gun a new weapon? The gun was it wasn't a new weapon. It was a new legendary effect for a weapon. It's an old weapon. Well, it was added when they added the Curse of the Dead Gods items to the game. Normally it has a sword and a pistol, but the legendary is you have a pistol, and that is new. But it was a extremely fun build. Yep, it's the machete pistol that became just a gun. Just a flintlock. We are done with the floor, and this is a better Serenade, so we will swap to a better Serenade. It doesn't report the double damage correctly, but it is 100% bonus extra damage, and we can probably just reroll this into better poison damage. If we reroll it into better poison damage, it's nearly the same damage, 20% less, but we don't take double damage. It's absolutely worth doing. We have plenty of money to reroll it. Probably will only take a couple of rerolls, so we'll do that. And we've done the whole floor. We've done everything, exactly everything that we needed to do. We have gastronomy, but there's no food. Did I recycle the food as I walked through the level? Maybe, you know what? Maybe there's food in these enemies? I don't remember eating food. I probably did. Just like completely forgot about the whole gastronomy thing. Oh, no, there's the food. Oh, no, that's not food. I have an amulet that shows me secrets as well. maybe I recycled the food a long time ago and I just didn't notice. I kind of want to have a bonus from gastronomy going into the next floor, but I mean, we've killed everything. I must have just eaten it, unless it's like in one of the side doorways and I just completely blanked on it. I'm gonna do like a quick walk. I'm gonna go for a walkabout. I guess, you know, sometimes it is hard to see with the whole light production thing. Dear Nunu, welcome, how you doing today? Welcome to some ye olde Dead Cells. Yeah, I don't see it. Ha! Hard to say whether these bodies were infected, but one thing's for sure, their skin melted like old cheese in the sun. I guess, bag boys in a different area here. Well, you know, at least we got one bonus. I accept it. Now I don't feel like I completely wasted the perk. Engineer Team Fortress 2 real. This build looks pretty fun. It's been really fun. I've had a good time with it. All right, let's go fight the giant. Who I think we're gonna obliterate. Well. So I'm gonna wait for these Serenades to come off of cooldown before we jump to the next doorway, because apparently if they're spawned, they start at a 30-second cooldown, annoyingly. Extra damage on a poison target and spreads oil. Everything spreads oil, but that's good damage. Now, because this one flies, because this one has more damage, I think this is the one that we would like to have fly indefinitely, hitting for the more damage crits, but it doesn't fly indefinitely, so we have to hold this one in our hand. It's still good, but I think we would have a higher damage potential if we could swap the legendaries and have a level 12 legendary, but that's okay. Two Serenades are together in between stages. Do they kill each other? Negative, they do not. I had two Serenades last stage out, and they did not kill each other. Okay, or at least I don't think they did. I'll do it next round, next intermission, because I want to keep the gastronomy bonus. I just like seeing that it say hell. Okay. Both out. Damage is up. You know what? Seems like it's pretty good damage. I feel like that worked very well. All right. La da 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 da. I'll take another point in brutality. I don't think that the Serenade crit on every hit, but that's okay. You know, I was not hitting frequently enough all the time to constantly enable the crits, but, you know, it's good damage. Give me monsters. Where are we going? Astrolab? I guess it's kind of what I said I kind of wanted to do. Yeah, let's leave. Burr, burr, burr. You know, I don't really want to activate the Serenades, because then I have to sit here for like a minute waiting for them to recharge. Explosive decoy. Well, I'm not getting rid of a Serenade, so goodbye? I know this is asking for a lot, but like a choice of 2 would be really nice. A choice of 2 would be fun. All right. They just kind of float around together. You can pet it, and it says no touching. Oh, and then if you pet it multiple times, it stabs you. Yeah, let's not do that then. I remember that now. Bank. We had this option last time too. It's a surprising late bank. But I can't think of a reason to do it. We wanted them to fight to the death. You know what I would love is dual wielding, like actually holding two of them. I think that would be a lot of fun. The shops have good gear in late banks. So how it works is if you get a bank on Clock Tower, Forgotten Sepulchre Cavern, or Undying Shores, this gives you level 12 equipment on the bank because the cavern's a level 12 biome, but these are not level 12 biomes. Derelict Distillery, I think, is level 10? And we already have a level 9 legendary and a level 12. So I don't think we want to go bank here. Like if I'm gonna look at the biome, let's see. Infested Shipwreck is level 6? Hold on. Okay, the cavern is level 7. The Shipwreck, the Distillery, and the High Peak Castle are level 6. So in a shop, we would get at most level 11 gear. If it's a Mimic, it'll go to level 13. The Mimic does give things +2. So we could do the bank and maybe try to upgrade either the Serenade or the Shield or the Fangs, but I'm just gonna be honest with you, I don't really care. You know, I kind of just wanna go. I think we're just gonna jump into the castle. I kind of want to go to the castle. Let's go to the castle. But yeah, the Mimic upgrades the item level by 2, and then the shop also upgrades the item level by 2. And then, I don't know how it goes from 7 to 10 in the caverns. I don't know where that +3 comes from. Oh, probably BC5 is a bonus of 3. So 7 + 3 + 2 is 12, +2 from the Mimic is 14 maximum. Okay. So yeah, this should be level 11. Yeah. And if we can get a level 11 gear, I'll accept it. That'll get you. I'm not worried about you. There we go. There's our Serenade back. I mean, we kind of do need both weapons to hit an enemy in order for it to die, but, you know, if both weapons hit the enemies, they die very quickly. You're gonna do a pop. You're gonna do a rush. Serenade, not quite getting the kill. There you go. Took him a minute. For 1% damage, we get more damage on food. Ooh, speaking of food. Knock it off. By the way, your malaise tier's increased. Haven't had that happen in a while, lol. Oops. I do love the constant stunning. And more damage to a target covered in burning oil, thanks on that legendary. I guess we killed an enemy, which created fire, and then the Serenade just kept applying the oil. Clunk. Oh, god damn it. That's a my bad situation. We're gonna heal. I didn't notice that the platform didn't go all the way to the right side of the screen, so I was on solid ground trying to crawl down a chain. It did not work as effectively as I wanted it to work. That's okay. That's a bit of a stupid maneuver. But those guys, they're very fast. And I forgot how fast they were on elites. Sometimes I get complacent when I'm fighting those enemies, and especially the elite versions, because the elites sometimes, not all the the elites sometimes, although not all the times, have a bit of a wind-up. Like, when there's a laser, the laser has a second to spawn, and during that time, the enemy doesn't actually do anything. They just kind of stand still and they don't attack. Sometimes I open up an elite fight and I expect them to not do anything for some reason. Same thing happens when they split into two elites. It seems like they get bumped, and due to the bump, they just don't move for a second, and then it gives you an opportunity to consider and prepare. Gotta watch out for those elite spikes. That's just annoying. Like, I clearly wanted to jump down. There used to be a chain with a platform in the sewers. I don't know where the entrance for that is. Where if you jumped into the chain, you would get hit by a spike that was literally adjacent to the chain, and it was the most frustrating thing. And they have since removed that room, but it was really funny while it existed in the game. Can't tell you the number of times I got hit by that. Let's go get the teleporter. Jump down, silly. Sometimes the game needs to be a little bit smarter. Nope. With the jumping down platforms. Like, sometimes you want to jump down a platform and you actually just jump up twice. It's a little, sometimes inconsistent. I just want to see if this works. Okay. Okay. Please don't. The entrance, not the teleport thingy. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get floor mapping before I do the side rooms. You know, I want to make sure that if there is a surprise, I gotta walk this one. Actually, where's the blue door? It's pretty far away. I want to make sure that if there's a surprise curse chest, we got plenty of enemies. So I'm not doing the background rooms that have the keys. Probably a little bit too paranoid. We could probably just go do it, but you know, why not? Why not take a minute? Got plenty of time. I feel like Serenade could be doing a little bit more damage. But I know I'm not getting the crits as I should be. You know what? I'm just gonna go do this one. See you. It's a legendary wolf trap. We can't take it because, I mean, we kind of already have our legendary gear handled for us, but man, there's been a lot of legendary things on this freaking run. I actually think the extra jump is worth a lot on the boss, so I'm gonna keep it. But the amulet is tempting. You know what? When we go to Astrolab, there will be Please, like right there. You hold down. You can't actually jump down because your dude wants to freaking climb the chain. There's gonna be level 12 gear. We'll probably get a better amulet. I'm not too worried about that. I used to do a similar strat on the morass where I ran away from every enemy to get to the cursed chest so I could then kill them. I mean, I did that on this run, I think. It's a good strategy. You don't have to run across every enemy. You want to run away from the simple enemies that you have a good chance of, you know, killing without getting hit on. There's a chest. It's a very good strategy. You only need 10 enemies. Curse isn't that big. Hello. So there's a bow, a scroll fragment, the scroll at the end, 2 food items. That's a 30% damage bonus. That's something. Something at least. And then of course the red door. Red door. Red door. Want to hit that guy? Thank you. I don't know why you teleported to me. Oh, Jesus. I really like revealing secret walls. That's the reason. Clink, clink. I don't understand why it goes clink. It's like you can't hold it in your hand. It doesn't come back when it goes clink. It just goes clink after a minute. Seems a little weird. This is actually, you know, what's interesting is that this is not the fastest we've ever done this. You know, we've had faster kills on these floors. So I don't think this is going to be a stomp. I think it's going to be fun, but I don't think it's going to be a stomp. Thank you. I really like having serenades for these dang demons. Dang old demons, man. Well, we're not going down that way. I'm not going to risk getting hit. Oh, I really don't like that slowdown that happens. Okay, now we gotta go back this way. It's a guy with a motorcycle outside. I don't even live next to a road and it's still loud. Well, I guess we can take... Oh, it's actually a worse shield. Well, let's not grab that. What? Grab an extra little bit of cash. Just make sure you don't accidentally sell the Serenade. That would be unfortunate. There is another shop. And then there is the food. So shop first. Random skills. We can't get a higher level Serenade unless it's a mimic. Have we fought a mimic on this run? We fought for the Serenade because we weren't on the cavern. Now, I don't know if you can get another one, another mimic. It doesn't look like you can. So let's not worry about it. All right. You know, if we make sure to use the cross to kill the enemies that are spawned, we can get fire, which should allow us, in theory, to get burning oil. There you go. No 60. Oh yeah, I was 4 away. Is there a 60 door after this floor? Actually, I don't know. But that's fine. Found both food, recycled both the food, we're out. We didn't go through that door, but that is a lore door. So, no reason to. Aren't they cute with their big bags? Excuse me? We have to wait another 22 seconds. No reason to forge anything. I like what we have. No reason to re-roll. I like what we have. HP is a little low. As in 15,000. That's okay. In theory, we do a lot of damage. So, hit the boss. We don't need to hit often with these. We just need to hit once to apply the poison. Then, put Serenade in your hand, start smacking. When you are running away, the Serenade that is flying will still run around and do damage passively. And we can get a couple of early crits in this guy. Apparently. That did not work as well as I wanted, but that's okay. Okay. You know what I'm noticing? Don't have any poison out there. I swapped at the very end, but it didn't matter. That was... I kept kind of forgetting to swap to the poison, but that was without the poison damage for the second half of the fight. That's pretty good. All right. Is that 3 boss flawlesses on one run? I'd be able to unlock one of the doors if that's the case. One of the boss rush doors. Door. Lacerating aura makes the victims bleed. Well, hey, we got 800 gold at least. All right, next floor. Don't need mutations. I'd like to keep racking up gastronomy bonuses. 3, 2, 1. No animals were harmed while researching for a cure against the malaise. Promise. Somehow I doubt that. Birds are trying to kill me, my dude. Why did you jump? He just really wanted to get me. I keep thinking that the Serenade in hand has a longer range. It really does not. Found the shop. Ran from a bookman. Bookman! Thank you. That's so nice. To be able to kill the annoying enemies that fire book lasers at you, it's extremely handy. I mean, with the Serenade that's flying, we are basically one-shotting everything. It's pretty nice. Research notebook. Against all odds, there's dead crows literally in the cages. And, you know, animal parts on the shelf. Against all odds, this solution created mutations in the infected crows instead of curing them. Some subjects managed to escape by breaking the bars of their cages. God only knows where they are now. I hope their condition is stabilized now. This is the Joker who made the freaking bluebirds. That alone is reason enough to want him dead. Dude, double Serenade, pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Random skills. In, I don't know if you can have... Well, I guess we're fighting you now. I don't know if you can have 2 mimics show up in a run randomly, but if you can, then in theory, we could get a level 14 Serenade, so we might want to try. As unlikely as it is. Well, actually, I don't know if it's unlikely or not. Do I? Do I? I might come back to that. They weren't harmed, they were improved. All I know is that someone let them loose amongst the world, and I hate them for it. We have so much money. Buy the heal. And if that was a mimic, I'd be totally okay with that. Just how birds are, man. Like, fly, man. Come fly with me, man. I don't know why I'm saying man. Where are we going? We're going here. It's always confusing to try to find the path. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got turned around in there. Also, the camera was like aimed down. It was very strange. Took way too much damage in that engagement. I don't think I can climb that, unfortunately. Means we wasted a little bit of time. Not time! Man, thank God for Serenade, right? I don't even think I should be using the relic. I think I should just be using Serenade in most situations. Maybe not against elites, but like 2 Serenade hits kills enemies. The relic sometimes doesn't get a kill on it. The cross, which Isaac. The cross sometimes doesn't get a kill on the enemy. Is that the only amulet? I mean, that's why I didn't sell it, because it is the only amulet that we found on the floor so far. Doodle-doodle-doo. I did see that. I'll go back for it. I guess I saw both of them. Totally. Hello. Stop dodging, you jerk. I have a feeling against the boss. Whoa, 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 whoa! We didn't hit disengagement. That was very close, though. I was gonna say, I have a feeling against the boss, the relic's gonna be pretty decent. That was highly annoying. That was a huge cluster of enemies. The one negative, well, one might be a little bit generous. A negative to these Serenades is that you don't get to control your engagements. Serenade controls your engagements. If it wants to attack something, it will attack something, and you don't have a choice in the matter. Sometimes that is a little awful. And you would prefer if Serenade would just kind of simmer down now. Instead of aggro every freaking elite in the whole damn game. You don't get a choice in the freaking matter, do ya? Wanna look to see if there's a anything over here. There isn't. Thank you. Where? I can do this all day, bird. 96,000 DPS. Serenade in hand does 62,000 DPS. I wonder what it is while flying. So the damage in hand is a little bit less than double the damage listed. Wait, whoa. The Serenade in hand doesn't do extra damage against the poisoned target. Excuse me? I'm not gonna say that completely negates my synergy or anything, but it's very annoying. Let me see, if I put this one in my hand, it also doesn't do extra damage against the poisoned target. Why? Why do they both lose the effect when it's in my hand? That seems incredibly strange and not fantastic. That's weird. It gets most of the stats, but not that one. That's unusual. Well, it's still probably worth it getting the poison out. At least for the Serenade. I'm just gonna wait for you to kill the bookman. That flies indefinitely. You know, that's still worth the bonus damage, but it is a little strange. You know what? Kill rhythm like this would be kind of interesting. I don't want the Serenades to aggro. I want to give them a second. I want to get up there, then I want them to aggro. You know, why don't we just do it like this? Hey, come here. I just gotta hit you once, and then you're toast. And then you're toast. 4 Serenades. I guess icon-wise, there's 4. Realistically, there's only 2. Right, amulets. Cramp. I want to sell the food and then just buy food from the shop. We won't be at full health, but we will get to have a 16% damage bonus. Actually, I think I'd rather just have the food. Their HP is not insanely high. Be able to tank maybe a hit and then have disengagement saved for a future moment. Random skills, sure. It's fun to think there's 4. That would be like ultimate chaos. You would have no idea what the hell's being attacked. Oh, you know what? Because it heals 83%, we can just eat the food from the shop and then be good. Okay, so we're gonna recycle this food. Let's just, it lasts for like 5 minutes. We'll just do it now. And then go fast. I'm not gonna get the other amulet. I'll look at this one again. -1 brutality, but then +2 points in HP. It would go from 17,000 HP to 22,000. I'll lose 1 brutality for 5,000 HP. That's a lot. Now, I didn't find all the food. And I know I didn't find all the food, but you know, it is what it is. We found as much as we found. Already recycled the food, 1 enemy remaining, I don't care. We're out. Now we lost the ability to also have a little shiny indicator on secrets, but I haven't really found many secrets anyways. I think I found 1 bonus scroll secret so far. That's it. We had 1 bonus curse chest though. That's pretty good. No reason to hang around. Okay. There is a 60 door. I always forget because sometimes there's no 60 doors after a location. See, I don't know why the Serenades aren't working the way I think that they would. That's okay. Maybe the game just doesn't like having 2 of them out. For some reason. We're not gonna reroll them. Everything does more damage on a poison target, which is fine. We do have a shield. Poisons enemies, block with a parry. You know what? Sounds good to me. We could reset and then change gastronomy because we don't need it anymore. That seems like a good idea. Maybe recovery? Need disengagement. Can't get yellow. Armadillo pack. 10% more health, so an extra 1,000. We go to about 25,000 HP, 22,000, 25,000. Both similar. Yeah, just give me recovery. We can get health back. Avoid having to use some heals, keep us alive, why not? Dun. I wanna look at something. Yeah, I put it in my hand immediately and there's no poison, so I don't know why it loses that effect. But it does. Hello, friend. All right, we need to poison him. So I need to release Serenade, smack him a little bit. God damn it! That hurt, but not that much. That hurt a lot. Okay. He's gonna heal, I'm gonna heal. Damage is pretty good. Annoying hits for me to take. We do have fire, which means we have oil. Need to apply poison. Get the poison out there. I know we need to hit him. Seemed like that worked very well. Okay, he's poisoned up. Jesus! That's gonna hurt a lot. That's gonna kill me. It didn't kill me! Fine. Okay, grab it, heal up. Jump! Okay. Oh, Jesus. I feel like his syringe poke. I feel like they increased the hitbox time because I jump over it and it's just extended. He's not thrusting it, it's just extended. I fall into it and then I get hit and I get shoved into the wall. I feel like it never did that previously, but it probably did, and I just had like a subtly different timing for my dodge. I'm probably just dodging. Your princess is in another castle. Too early. Because I keep falling into it and then getting obliterated, and it throws me off. But that was a fun run. Double Serenade, and it is still just kind of floating around. I guess it is gonna follow me back to the prisoner's quarters like it does in the animation, you know? I like how it's like, when are we gonna kill more things? It's pretty good. Fun run. Hey, JMC, welcome. How you doing? That's the solution to everything fire. We had a little bit of fire in there. Double Serenade it has the Abe Clancy seal of approval. That's a fun synergy with one legendary and one non-legendary. The damage is pretty good, but sometimes it is very annoying when you can't choose how to engage elites. It makes the run a lot more dynamic, let's say, when, oh, an elite And then you have to just run until you can identify what type of an elite it is. 'Cause if it's like a laser elite or a double elite, you gotta know. Fun run though. Thank you, Serenade. We will definitely try that again in the future, should it ever show up. I can't quite see what's in the room. I wanted to see if I could get a sneak peek. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.